From tiny fish to majestic birds, nature is full of animals that can change color. Some do it to blend in with their surroundings. Others use their new hues to attract mates or scare off predators. And some can even change color in response to their mood. Chameleons are famous for their color-changing abilities, but they aren't the only ones. So, here are 5 more animals that can change their colors. Number 5, octopus. Not all chameleons can change color the way that they do. We associate chameleons with the ability to shift from one color to another almost instantaneously. But for most species of chameleon, color change is a slow process. In comparison, octopuses can change color in a flash. They have specialized pigment cells called chromatophores. These cells contain sacs full of color. When the octopus wants to change color, it contracts its muscles around the sacs, forcing the color out into the skin. Then it relaxes the muscles and the color disappears. The whole process takes just a few seconds. And because they can control each chromatophore independently, they can have different colored patches next to each other, creating an amazing mosaic like this octopus. Octopuses also use their color-changing abilities to communicate. For example, when an octopus is threatened, it may turn white as a sign of submission. Note for squid. Like their close relatives, the octopus, squid have specialized color-changing cells called chromatophores. Each chromatophore has several sacs filled with different colors: red, blue, yellow, and white. By contracting the muscles around the sacs, a squid can change the size of each spot, and that's how much of the color it shows through. Since these spots are connected by sacs full of pigment, a squid can even change the shape of those spots, turning them into stripes or other patterns. This gives the squid an incredible amount of flexibility when it comes to camouflage and communication. It's thought that they can even change color in response to different lighting conditions. 3. Cuttlefish. Cuttlefish are masters of disguise. They can change their skin color and texture almost instantly, helping them hide from predators or sneak up on their prey. They have 2 layers of color-changing cells. One layer just below the surface of the skin and another deeper in the skin. The top layer contains sacs full of guanine, which reflects light and makes the cuttlefish's skin appear shiny or matte. The deeper layer contains sacs full of red, blue, yellow, and black pigments. By controlling these layers, cuttlefish can change their skin color and texture at will. They can even mimic the appearance of other animals, such as a sea snake or a lionfish. Number 2. Flounder. You might think a fish that spends its entire life on the ocean floor would be content to just blend in with the sand or the rocks, but the flounder has other ideas. This flatfish has more than 8,000 colorful scales. Each scale has specialized cells called iridophores. These cells contain crystals of guanine, which reflect light and make the fish shimmer with rainbow colors. And flounders can change the size and spacing of these crystals, altering the way that light reflects off of them and changing the fish's overall color. What's more, flounders don't just passively reflect their surroundings, they actively change color based on their mood. For example, when a male is ready to mate, he'll turn brighter colors, attracting the attention of potential partners. Number 1. Puffin. Most birds can't change color like a chameleon, but the puffin is an exception. These seabirds have iridescent feathers that shimmer with rainbow colors. The colors come from tiny air sacs embedded in each feather. When the light hits the air sacs at the right angle, it gets reflected and refracted, creating beautiful iridescent colors. Puffins can change the size and shape of the air sacs by puffing out their feathers, which alters the way that light reflects off of them. This allows puffins to change color in response to their surroundings. For example, when a male puffin wants to attract a mate, he'll fluff up his feathers and turn brighter colors. Females prefer brighter males, so it's important for him to be able to show off his colors. These are just a few of the many animals that can change color. From the Arctic to the tropics, animals have evolved all sorts of amazing adaptations to help them survive in their environment. And who knows, maybe one day we'll discover that humans have the ability to change color, too.